one of the questions that's come up is how do you really know when it is that God's speaking to you? How do you process hearing the voice of God?
I guess it's a process and not just the result. And God is a God of process, is not a God of result. And one of the things that we need to learn is to hear the voice of the Lord. And I went through a journey. I don't listen to God audibly. I wish I did, but we really need to go and learn trial and error. I believe that God is like the best father of all, even though we do make mistakes. When we're like babies, we learn how to eat. We learn how to drink. We might spill. Our parents and our dad will not be so strict, would discipline us just for that. Our parents would encourage us. It's okay, you do it again, maybe do it this way and that. When we have babies and they learn how to walk, we don't get angry at them when they do a mistake. As long as they are trying to do the right thing, we shouldn't be afraid to hear the wrong thing. Even if we heard wrongly and we fail, God's gonna be supporting us and holding us throughout the process. So I don't think we should have a spirit of fear, but we should have a spirit of love and really know that God loves us so much that He wants us to be sensitive to His word, to be able to hear His word. So failure is not actually failure. It's part of the process. My life now is so much more stress-free. I do a lot of things and we do face failures, but failure is not actually failure, just part of the process. There's one story. Can I share one story? God is telling this guy to push this really huge rock. And then, so he pushed this rock, day in, day out, 3 days, 1 week, 3 months, 3 years, but the rock didn't even move. So he was complaining to God. God, you told me to push the rock. Did I hear wrong? How come there's no result? And then God said, look at your biceps, look at your muscles. Our muscles are bigger now, even though the result that we expected didn't happen, but we change on the inside. If we have that kind of mindset in our lives, we're not just focusing on results, we're focusing on process and progress, we will live a much more of a stress-free life. When we know who we are, and when we know Him as our Father, we'll be so relaxed and we'll be so confident and we'll be living life as if no matter what happens, I know my Father will set up the best thing. Even if I fail, I'll have no worries. I'll just continue learning. I'll just continue to experience things. Everything is a win-win situation for me all the time. Even though if we have to die on the cross, just like Jesus did on the cross, 3 days later, He won. So we shouldn't have to worry at all.